Alright, and we are back. I don't know what this is going to be like. This is going to be interesting. Strudel, thank you, dear, very much for redeeming your 10,000 channel points in order to make me try this. And Father, the reason that we do so much for Schnoodle is because Schnoodle does so much for us. You have been a godsend, darling. I cannot thank you enough for everything that you've done for me, not only in streaming, but in just talking, being good friends, and all that jazz. So, this is Jot. Ultra Coffee Dark. Oh, I forgot it. I'll be right back. 1 second. I lied. I forgot to grab a tablespoon. So... Be right back. Hey, Major. 1 second. Thanks, Riv. Professional streamer, for sure. I was like, I'm forgetting something. Roast rates. So we have Jot here. Alright, now it says just 1 tablespoon, add to 8 ounces of water, milk, whatever you have. Ingredients is water and organic coffee. Refrigerate after opening. Caffeine, 150 milligrams per tablespoon. So this should be interesting. I am going to be using milk for this, just because, I mean, it made the dose taste good. That was kind of what I was going at with it. So I don't know if this is just going to be like condensed coffee. It doesn't smell bad, so it's got that going for it, which is nice. So it sounds like you're going to have a heart attack right after you drink the... Oh, 150 milligrams is nothing, Pops. Alright. Dude. Reminds me of cough syrup. That's what this reminds me of. Is cough syrup when it pours out onto the tablespoon. It's just like... that's literally what it reminds me of. It's a little thick, you know? But, hey, we'll see. We got our high dollar frother. That way I don't have to sit here and stir it. Why didn't you pour it on camera full? Because I don't have room, alright? My setup, I don't have a big enough desk. It is what it is. You guys will just have to take my word for it. I'm kind of hoping it makes it coffee-y-ish. Big words, professional words. Oh boy, pain. I know. It's going to be something else. Luckily, we don't have to stir it as long as we had to stir thick. Yeah. So I'm not sure how this is going to turn out. I know I'm obviously only going to have to mix it for a little bit. I feel like it won't be bad, but water would have been better. I don't know about that. We'll probably try it multiple ways. Just because, I mean, we've got a whole bottle of it. Might as well, right? I don't know where my... Oh, my fuck. I lost my lid out there. Hey, One-san. Son of a bitch. I don't want to make a mess. Will this fit? No, that ain't gonna fit. I'll be right back one more time. I am the worst streamer in the world. Who makes coffee with water. Seems to make most sense to me. Yeah, that's fair. Don't mind me. Best. And that's what I was planning on doing. One with water, one with... I really hope you like it. Well, Strudel, darling. We'll find out, won't we? Yes, this was Schnoodle's. Schnoodle redeemed 10,000 channel points to make this happen. Dude, that's so much. As soon as I realized to put the cap on it, to pour it, it's really nice. So we've got a nice little, reminds me of the color of the mud and the everyday dose, but its consistency is much better. I always recommend substitution. That's what I was saying. It looks a lot like mud. I don't really think there's going to be any taste notes on it. I couldn't see any taste notes anywhere. I'm expecting it's just going to be like a dose of caffeine, you know? Just for people who can't drink coffee for some reason. I don't understand if you can't, like if you it must be like they want the energy, but they don't want the coffee taste. I don't know. We're going to find out. Like I said, we're going to do one. Looks like a shake to me. Well, I frothed it. I used my frother, and when you froth milk, it makes the milk thicker. But I like milk. The color doesn't look right. What do you mean the color doesn't look right? Buddy, I'm listening. Ratio? I put in the correct amount. Don't you worry. Thinking I'm like trying to... You really think I'd mess this up? I read the bottle. I read the directions. What do you think it's supposed to look like? Huh? Huh? But it's 8 ounces to 1 tablespoon. I know it's bigger than 8 ounces. But I didn't... Oh my god. I think it's because I did it with milk too. I don't think it's... I'm off to sleep. Have a good night. You too, Ray. Look online. Most people do water and milk and ice. I see. That glass is not more than... Now you got me worried. Oh, it's like 32. It's... Do it right. Please measure. I know my fluids. Yeah, it's more than 8 ounces. But I don't have a way to measure 8 ounces. Because the grab mix is 16 ounces. That's fair. And I did put more than 1 tablespoon in. Give me 1 second. I'll do the math. Make me do math. How dare you guys? Put you off to the side. I'm Get out of here. I would never do such a thing to Schnoodle. Never. Yeah. Okay. So it's a 2-cup thing of milk, and I put 2 tablespoons in. So I have the correct ratio. Yes. I don't have a liquid measuring cup, Mother. It says to mix it with what? Milk or water, whatever I want. Sabotage. It is not sabotage. It was a 2-cup thing of milk, and I put 2 tablespoons in. 1 cup of milk. I'll show you the... Fine. Give me 1 second. I will show you. You guys not believing me in this bullshit. Oh, hello, chair. Yes, I'm sure that's 2 cups. So here, on the bottle, all right? Serving size, 1 cup. There are 2 servings per bottle. Okay? So that means this thing is 2 cups. And 2 cups is 16 ounces. 16 ounces means 2 tablespoons. You are this nightmare, man. You are this nightmare. Fuck yeah, I did. All right. This is it. This is it. This is what we're doing. All right. Oh, God, yeah, there's no way. Maths is hard. You guys make this impossible. You guys make this impossible. I knew I was right. And you guys made me doubt me. All right, let's just get this over with. Language. Whew. Wow. Hey, Tyler. It's not bad. It is very strong. The milk is nice because it's kind of like when we did it with the dose. Is it ultra? It is very ultra. Yes. This is a very it gives very dark roast tastes. Sounds like it would be very good with Bailey's. I would 100% agree. And thank you for the shout out to I Am Tyler C. Ultra dark. That's actually quite delightful, Shunel. With the milk, it reminds me a lot of, yes, it's very pleasant. It reminds me a lot of, Frappuccinos and that kind of stuff, what iced coffee would be. Yeah, I mean, I've done worse. But, Shrubbery General at API. It's a great game. Only 300, for sure. We've had worse. But technically, it's 8 ounces at a time. But for people who don't like the taste of coffee, I still think it's got a very coffee taste. This man mocks my lead. Oh, come on. We all know that I drink a lot more than 400 milligrams of caffeine in a day. It's got a very dark roast taste. It's not overabundant. It'll be interesting to see how it goes with water than it does with the milk. The milk's very delightful. I can't. I'll be interested to see how it tastes with water. Because like we talked about with the dose and everything, that we mixed with milk as well, and it was quite pleasant. And so I imagine it's doing about the same thing here with this. We'll probably try it Friday for the water, just because again it is a lot of caffeine, and while my body is pretty immune to caffeine as it is, I don't want to push that. When you want to drink coffee like Luke, don't. It is a curse. Could you imagine how annoying it is to be drinking coffee and not getting any of the pick-me-up? The beans look like, it looks like this. Right there. You can't hear it. See? Prenatal. But, it's, drinks coffee at an alarming rate. I do. You should have seen me at the Masters. We were at the Masters bowling tournament, and I was drinking about a cup every 5 frames. It was, can slowly run on. I did. Oh, yeah, that's right. But it's quite pleasant. For somebody who doesn't want, like, the coffee, I don't know why anybody would not want coffee, but as a substitute, this is very good. But like, I don't know why, that's why you're an alcoholic too. Oh. Calling me out like that, Pops? I drink 1 day a week, good sir. But, it is... So, for these substitutes, okay, I don't understand Like, I don't understand why. Like, for this tastes like coffee would. If I've never had an iced coffee, but I would imagine this is kind of what it tastes like. All right, you have a great night, Loops. Thank you for stopping in. Much appreciated. But I always, I never thought about that. Maybe you don't have access to the stuff to make coffee. For coffee on the go, I could see that. I could see that too. But at the same time, you need to keep it refrigerated. You know, at least they suggest you keep it refrigerated. I don't know if it's required to keep refrigerated. But it, if you have the ability to make this drink, okay, and I would be inclined to say that this drink reminds me of the taste of coffee. So I don't understand why you wouldn't just have coffee and drink this instead. Because it's not like coffee has the calories. I think it can be both. You can add literally, it's just constant. Fuck. Oopsie. Poopsie. Well, there's going to be another button sticking. Oh, God, I can only imagine what that did to the game. I just pushed some buttons. But, it says why online. It is because, what? So camping, if you're going to go camping, you can make coffee camping. Trust me, I did it a long time. Because you're strudel and you're trying to be ultra cool. No. It says why online. Look up, sir. Call me old-fashioned, but I have no coffee. I just chuck some instant coffee and water. But, I mean, I kind of looked at it. Mouth-watering taste, I would agree. It's very delightful taste. Outrageously smooth, especially with the milk. Yes. It was a lot stronger of a coffee taste than I was expecting, especially after... oh, God, threshold. But especially after you guys were making me doubt my ratio. I was like, maybe I didn't put enough in. Maybe it's not going to be strong enough. But I am confident that I have the proper amount in this. Very smooth. Could just be the milk. But it reminds me a lot of when we'd have like the stuff from like the coffee shops around town that were iced with the whipped cream on top. I'm sure it'd be great with it. But for a rating, I'll give it a 7. It's good. If I needed to, like it, I would compare it to our coffees that we've had that are 7s. For worst coffee beverages, for future plans, of course. But I'll give it a 7 just because simplicity. It's very easy. I can make it in an instant if I need to. It doesn't have any of those negative effects like instant coffee does. It's not overpowering. Quite delightful taste. Very smooth. And it reminds me of a nice, what have you done? Instant coffee on this rating? Shrubbery. We need to have a talk. I don't want any, what have you done, Shrubbery? What have you done? You're gonna make them, they're gonna do it now, and it's gonna be all your fault. No. We did one decaf on this channel, and it was for my mother. But yeah, I would recommend. Schnoodle, good job. Very good. If you guys aren't following Schnoodle, decaffeine coffee, exactly. I put a meme about it in Discord. But Schnoodle, thank you very much for everything you've done for me, darling. And thank you for your redemption for this. I appreciate happy birthday, buddy. Thank you. You know, I was worried about it at first, but you know, cheers. Not too bad. So we'll give it a 7. I am gonna rinse out my cup because I don't want to forget about it and leave milk in it. So we're gonna go to the BRB screen. You guys will get to see some old school Pooks. We'll come back and play some more Metal Gear Rising. No, she just got it for my birthday. I know. So future plans next week will be the dill roast. It will be the dill coffee. And if it doesn't get here in time, I will have Bean Man's Black and Tan, which was the... can't wait till the dill coffee. Thanks, Mom. Can't wait. But we do have a Black and Tan bean, which was December's bean of the month from Brian at Fat Beans Coffee Lab. And then after that will be Major Payne's Electric Avenue. So, got some good coffees coming up. I'm looking forward to them. We've got a bad coffee coming up. I'm not looking forward to that. But lots of things to come. I am looking forward to it. And also, a big shout out to the old man for making me this lovely box where I can easily show off my coffee beans to you guys. What do you look at that? Isn't that awesome? He made this for me so I could show off the coffee beans without almost spilling them all over my desk. But big shout out to the old man, Pops. Chic65. I can't thank you enough for it. No, waste them. Waste them all. Waste them all. Midnight. Those are some hot coffee beans. You're a hot coffee bean. Thanks for the resub, Mid. How you doing? Don't you have to prep for a stream or something? But we'll be right back. We're going to rinse out the cup. And we will be back. So give me a few. And I'll see you soon. Break.